Can there be another Lost?
I think the question is probably, can there be another amazing, compelling story to be told? And the answer is yes. Will there ever be another Lost? No. That was a moment in time. That was a fantastic creation and collaboration, and also something that benefited from the birth of technology during the run of the show.
So it can't be recreated in that sense. What about the cost of creating a show like Lost? Incredibly expensive in this day and age, and the situation that all media companies are in now. Do you need to partner to produce a show at the cost level that we saw Lost, or can that be done?
No,
again?
Lost did incredibly well on every platform and around the world. It was highly sought after. It was a hit show, and people were willing to pay for it. That said, whether it's Lost or Desperate Housewives or any of our new shows coming on board, paying attention to cost is critical. But that's really where technology comes in to help us. We have been using technology to cut cost, using technology, whether it's in special effects or even in the workflow.
What are some of the examples of that are utilized throughout the company day to day now, really cutting costs down?
Well, using a file-based workflow has really cut down our costs. Going to digital from film has cut down the cost while enhancing the quality, which is always critical to us. Certainly the way we distribute our programming around the world, we're not in the business anymore of packing up tapes and shipping them. We're sending all of this digitally.
Last year at Fortune Tech, I spoke to Bob Iger, and we talked a lot about the importance of identifying a brand that will not only work across the globe, but it will work across platforms. So Jonas Brothers is a prime example, whether it's licensing, whether it's music, whether it's television or movies. How do you know, Anne, when there is a killer brand out there?
We know because we hear from the audience. It doesn't start in a back room with a bunch of executives. I mean, certainly that's where it's put together. But once it's out, once it is on the initial platform, whether it's Disney Channel or ABC, that's when we start to hear from the audience. That's when they start to play back to us what it is about the Jonas Brothers or any of our other shows that's intriguing to them. And then we do a lot of research. We spend a lot of time talking to people, making sure we understand what it is that's working.
Is there a common thread that ties shows, properties, entertainers that work? Because you can't get much different from Desperate Housewives to Lost to Jonas Brothers. They all work.
They all work, but I think they all work because they are each the marriage of great storytelling that is appropriate to the talent and takes advantage of what the talent has to offer.